What is the crack, everyone? It's Ollie from B2B Sports here with another News Bite episode. This time we're talking about Max Verstappen's historical 10th win in a row. This arrived yesterday at Monza in a pretty exciting race, to be honest. Obviously, Max did run away with it and got clear in the end, as he always does this season. But it was a little bit entertaining this week. You had Carlos Sainz leading the race after an incredible pole performance on Saturday, and he led the race. He managed to fend off Max Verstappen in the first corner, and he led the race 15 laps. It was exciting. Ministry of Defence, this race for Carlos Sainz, smooth operator Sainz. Incredible performance from him. I was really impressed at how he handled the race and how he was able to manage to fend off Verstappen, Perez and Leclerc. Max attempting to attack on the straight multiple times and just couldn't get close enough until Carlos had a little bit of a lock up and Max was able to get the right traction off that chicane. Turn 1, turn 2, and he was off. Monza can tend to be a little bit boring if there's not many overtakes. There's only that main sort of pit straight overtake that gets the job done 9 times out of 10. You had a bit of a battle between Hamilton and Piastri, which got a little bit tasty. Hamilton, after the race, admitting that it was his fault for that little collision, and he went up and apologised to Oscar. And then, at the end of the race, you had the battle between the Ferraris. The Ferraris let them race, they let them fight. And what a battle it was for the last sort of 5 laps of the race. Touch and go stuff. If you're a Ferrari fan, I bet your heart was in your mouth. In those last few laps, Leclerc was trying to get past Sainz. Few lockups from both drivers. It was incredibly exciting stuff from the both of them. And again, as mentioned earlier, Carlos Sainz, the Ministry of Defence, this Monza Grand Prix, managed to just about fend off Leclerc and take third place in the incredible, the best podium spot probably in the entire Grand Prix calendar, when you're overlooking the Ferrari fans, the Tifosi down below. So fair play, hats off to him for taking third place in Monza. The Red Bulls, again, as we've seen throughout this whole season, they've just been a little bit too far ahead than the rest, with Max taking first and Perez taking second. Let's talk about Max before we wrap up. 10th win in a row. No one's ever done this before. Incredible achievement from Max. You can argue that he has the car, but look what Perez has done this year. He's not been able to match Max Verstappen, and whether you like him or hate him, Max Verstappen is an incredible driver, absolutely amazing. He's aggressive. He's got that elite mentality where you'll see it on the Sunday in the race. If someone else just takes fastest lap off him, he'll get that fastest lap back instantly, and he has this banter love-hate relationship with his engineer. And he pushes his engineer to the max, and no pun intended, and he always wants to win. And whether you love him or hate him, that mentality is elite, and that is what is the difference between him and a Sergio Perez right now. And they've got the car is clear from the rest of the field, but that mentality is what is putting Max on top of Checo right now. And if he doesn't retire early, which is what the rumours are floating about, he might not play the long game in this sport. If he does retire early, he should be considered up there as the greatest. He's incredible. I like to see that their cars being a little bit more evenly matched, but you can't fault Max Verstappen's mentality, his aggressiveness, his willing to win. You've just got to applaud it. I know it's been a little bit boring this season because he's been so far ahead of everyone else, but you just do have to stand back and just appreciate what he's done for the sport over the past several years. But that was Monza. Monza wrapped up. Incredible Grand Prix. surpassed my expectations anyway. Next race we head to Singapore in a week's break. I think it's 2 weeks from now, and we'll see if Danny Rick can come back. I think it might be a little bit of a stretch for him, considering his wrist injury. Singapore is one of the most physical races on the calendar, and we'll see what happens there. Liam Lawson is doing an incredible job so far as stand-in, so props to him as well. Monza. Let us know what you think below, and also Carlos Sainz, Ministry of Defence. He's also fighting off robbers for his Richard Mille watch as well. So also props to him for that one as well. Let us know in the comments what you thought about Monza. Can Max be considered the GOAT, or is it too soon for that? And let us know who you think it will be on the podium in Singapore. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Cheers.